For your cheapest and most reliable place to buy your FIFA 22 Ultimate Team coins, then please do check out U7Buy. Link is down in the description below. Also, use the code WOLF at the checkout for 5% off your order. Yes then, lads, we are back. It's your boy Wolfie here. We are back. And these custom tactics are the most game-breaking you are ever going to use in FIFA 22. Trust me, trust me, trust me. By the way, I've shaved all my hair off. We've had like a reset. Hence why the trim is looking pretty bad at the moment. So, it is the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, yes. You want Mbappe? Well, you don't want. By the way, these do work on both new gen and old gen. So, if you do have that question in the comments, I've just saved it. But do also drop a comment down below. Also, these do work for both the pay-to-win and the Road to Glory team. Because, yes, you guessed it, YouTube. I have both a pay-to-win team and a Road to Glory team. We've got the team here. It is the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, but you can change it to the 4-3-1-2 as well, if you kind of get where I'm coming from. So it is both the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow and the 4-3-1-2. Now, the custom tactics you're going to want to use straight off the back is balanced. A balanced style where your team presses the ball into the middle of the pitch and your team shape is neutral. You know me, YouTube. I never really venture too far away or differentiate too far from the balance in terms on the defensive style. Pressure on heavy touch and press after possession loss. They are good, but they just drain your stamina far too much. They're much better suited for a set of custom tactics for like trying to get back into the game, if you're going to get where I'm coming from, rather than like minute one of the game, which of course these will be for. So balance is the way to go. The width, YouTube, 53. You know me, I do like 53. But I really do think, I think 53 is a really good number. And when I find something good on YouTube, I like take the inch. And when I find something good on my custom tactics, I take the inch and run an absolute mile with it. And once I find a happy medium G spot, if you know, you know, then we rock and roll with it. So yeah, 53 on the width, unbelievable. The depth is then 55. Adjust your defensive team shape to be balanced to keep your team in the middle of the pitch to try and win the midfield battle. Very important that you have that on, in my opinion. I just feel like it works a lot better and is a lot better suited in terms of having a little bit of a higher depth. We are playing a narrow, remember, but with a couple of things with the player instructions, you will see it a hell of a lot different. It defends in a 4-4-2 and then attacks in a narrow, so you have the best of both worlds. It's why these custom tactics are so game-breaking, right, to get you sorted for Team of the Season rewards. So yeah, balance on the defensive style, 53 on the width, along with 55 on the depth. Happy medium G-spot. Boom, King Bob is your uncle. So, the offense, it is balanced. I never really... Long ball is definitely good. It is really good. Like, honestly, if you struggle to attack, I would probably recommend using like a long ball just to get your attacking players a lot more further up the pitch, a lot quicker and stuff like that. But balance for me is always what I don't like with the custom tactics. I don't like to change too much because I feel like the way the game sets it up from like minute one. So like if you just went on the default custom tactics setting, I think FIFA wouldn't want the casuals to be turned away from the game, right? So the way I look at it like that is, well, if they don't want the casuals to be turned away, they wouldn't give them a set of bad custom tactics at the start, would they? So yeah, balanced on the build-up play, and yes, boy, you guessed it, direct passing is back. What a set of custom tactics that is. It's been my most beloved custom tactics this year is the direct passing. It's been an unbelievable addition to the game. It's really made me fall back in love with custom tactics in terms of being able to use different formations because the direct passing. By the way, what this does is, once the team enters the attacking zone with possession, players will create chances by making runs for passes into space behind the opposing back line. Strikers who are fast with a good attacking positioning attribute are the best of this tactic. Very important, especially with the playing instructions that you're going to see in a minute, that you do have direct passing on. It does help counteract some of the playing instructions we have on. Oh, God. No, I don't want to reset. It does help counteract some of the player instructions that we have on, which you will see in a minute. So, direct passing, so overpowered this year. Definitely use it. The width, YouTube, again, 53. I'm finding 53 to be a very broken number. You will see. Like, I don't know why or what it is, but when I'm using 53 in terms of the attacking width and the defensive width, it just seems to work a hell of a lot better. So when it works a hell of a lot better, guess what we do? 53 is back in there. You know the vibe. Happy medium G spot. Boom, King Bob's your uncle. Players in the box, YouTube, you guessed it, 7. When in the crossing zone, you will have some players making runs into the penalty area if it's the right time to make the run. Very important that you have that on, in my opinion, in terms of having high players in the box. There's no real overlying method to the madness as such. It's just like, I always think the more players you have in the box, right, the more likely you are to score a goal. It really is just that simple for my thinking. Like, if we have more players in the box, you got more chances of rebounds if you take a shot and your opposing keeper saves it, stuff like that. So yeah, 7 players in the box. And low, if you're going to take anything from this video, and I mean anything, lower your corners and free kicks down from 3-3 to 2-2. Trust me, it will stop you getting counter-attacked on so much. So, that's the custom tactics that I use in the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. Player instructions. This is very important, okay? Very important that you have exactly everything I have on, okay? If you have everything I have on, you're going to break the game in these custom tactics. Believe you me. So, both my strikers, okay? Both of them are on stay central and getting behind. Stay central, they will stay in central areas of the pitch and getting behind, of course, make forward runs in behind the defence. I always like to have getting behind on because I like my strikers to try and push my opponent back. I don't really want my strikers just to be sat there floating. I want them to be right up against the back line, playing on the shoulder, getting in behind. So, obviously, I'm going to put getting behind. And, okay, this is where it gets interesting. You are going to want to have on aggressive interceptions on both your strikers. This is the first set of custom tactics that I've ever used where I've had this play style on. That player instruction on. Wow. I can't believe I've never used it. The difference that makes is unbelievable. Put it on. You will see your strikers pressing, running around like madmen. But you will need some better substitutes to then bring on a striker, maybe around like the 80th, 70th, 80th minute, especially if you're then going into extra time in the weekend league. But believe you me, it works wonders. Very important here. This is the most important part of the tactic, YouTube. You're going to want your cam on comeback on defence, so they will always try and track back and support the defence and get into the box for cross. The reason you want him on comeback on defence is that you will then defend playing like a 4-4-2. It will literally, my Maradona or your cam will go to the left mid or the right mid. And then, of course, your 3 centre mids will then play in the midfield. Very overpowered. So make sure you have him on comeback on defence and get into the box across. My left centre mid, completely default, just cover centre. And that is exactly the same for my right centre mid. So completely default and then cover centre. My CDM is then just on stay back while attacking. Aggressive interceptions again and cover centre. Very important with the stay back while attacking and cover centre. Aggressive interceptions is more up to you. I like to have it on. So just give it a try. Believe you me, give it a try. And then, of course, stay back while attacking on both my fullbacks. That's the only thing I put on them. And then in goal comes for crosses and sweeper keeper. And that right there, YouTube, is my game-breaking set of custom tactics on FIFA 22. If you did enjoy this video, please make sure to drop a like on it, drop a comment down below, hit that subscribe button to my channel and hit that bell so you do get a notification every time I do drop a brand new video. Also, check out loot1977.com. Use the code WOLF20 at the checkout for 20% off absolutely everything. Thank you for watching, guys. PMA, positive mental attitude. Spread the love and positivity. Peace out. One love.